help you light your own way. I'm in the booth to help you find your own truth. Tune in to Divine Numerology every Friday at 3 p.m. on The Voice of Stockton.
Welcome to the afternoon entertainment hour at OJ's Juice Bar, and here's today's juice.
Listen to OJ's Juice Bar, Sundays at 4 p.m. on KXVS, The Voice of Stockton.
The Third City Podcast is a production of Third City Coalition. In our show, we examine case studies in urban development in Stockton and other cities like Stockton across the country, exploring their local and regional impacts. Individual efforts play a role in Third City development, and it starts with you.
Do you want to relive the golden days of Stockton? Join Nate Knott on Stockton Alive every first and third Monday at 6 p.m. Tune into thevoiceofstockton.org.
KXVS, The Voice of Stockton Live. The Voice of Stockton at Stone Soup Studio. KXVS.org.
It was bad. It had nothing, no fire, no energy, no nothing. You know I have a shoulder right here, you know? And it must pop, pop, pop.
Welcome to the afternoon entertainment hour at OJ's Juice Bar, and here's today's juice.
Corbin Dallas. And you, what is your name?
Illuminale che t'arriva alla minacciai e batta e si batte.
Good. That whole thing's your name, huh?
Monty, boss.
This is your host, OJ, and most of you guys know me as Orlando Jose.
That's me.
You're listening to KXVS, The Voice of Stockton.
KXVS on 92.1. Coming soon. Hi everyone, this is Dr. Julie Dameron, local veterinarian for over 20 years. I am so excited about my new radio show, Tales and Tips, on Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. on Facebook, YouTube, Voice of Stockton, and KXVS Radio. I will discuss relevant issues affecting animals and pet owners today, how to avoid common problems, and how to extend the quality of life for your cherished companions. As a community advocate, I will also discuss important social issues that affect our city. I plan to showcase organizations and heroes who are doing amazing things to help others. Remember to tune in every Tuesday morning at 10, starting soon.
Attention, Stockton. Are you experiencing a transition in business, relationships, health, or your life purpose? I'm Darius Oliver, and I help people to look within and find clarity and direction in their constantly changing lives. Tune in and listen with me as I go deep into your patterns and personal cycles through divine numerology. Any life transition you're experiencing can be illuminated by an in-depth analysis of your chart. For the first time in Stockton, you now have access to a professional numerologist here to help you light your own way. I'm in the booth to help you find your own truth. Tune in to Divine Numerology every Friday at 3 p.m. on The Voice of Stockton.
Welcome to the afternoon entertainment hour at OJ's Juice Bar, and here's today's juice.
Listen to OJ's Juice Bar, Sundays at 4 p.m. on KXVS, The Voice of Stockton.
The Third City Podcast is a production of Third City Coalition. In our show, we examine case studies in urban development in Stockton and other cities like Stockton across the country, exploring their local and regional impacts. Individual efforts play a role in third city development, and it starts with you.
Do you want to relive the golden days of Stockton? Join Nate Knott on Stockton Alive every first and third Monday at 6 p.m. Tune into thevoiceofstockton.org.
KXVS, The Voice of Stockton Live. The Voice of Stockton at Stone Soup Studio. KXVS.org.
It was bad. It had nothing, no fire, no energy, no nothing. You know I have a shoulder right here, you know? And it must pop, pop, pop.
Welcome to the afternoon entertainment hour at OJ's Juice Bar, and here's today's juice.
Corbin Dallas. And you, what is your name?
Illuminai che t'arriva alla minacciai e batta e si bat.
Good. That whole thing's your name, huh?
Monty, boss.
This is your host, OJ, and most of you guys know me as Orlando Jose.
That's me.
You're listening to KXVS, the voice of Stockton. And welcome afternoon. This is OJ at OJ's Juice Bar, and here's today's juice. So we got a special guest in here, so let everybody know who you are, what's your name.
How y'all doing? My name is Ezra. I'm an R&B soul singer from Stockton.
So tell us, how long have you been to Stockton? You Stockton native? You just moved here? Or?
Well, I've been in Stockton for about 2 years. I moved down here from San Diego. So I was born here in Stockton, but I had moved to San Diego with family. So there's family issues going on.
So how was singing? Like singing was for you. Like you see it on TV. People pushed you in school to do it. Choir, church. How did that come about?
Well, to be honest, I had a rough childhood, so I needed an outlet and I needed something to escape to. So I turned to music, and it's always been music.
Okay, so is there like anybody that you look up to in music and kind of like trying to be like a person, or somebody you try to copy? I mean, we get something from somewhere.
Yeah. I would say Michael Jackson. I've watched Michael Jackson since I was 5, and he had a big impact, and everything he does, he puts his all into it, and so.
Okay, so have you ever performed like any high school or any other events or ventures?
I actually have. There was a local talent show, not too long ago, 2 months ago, in November. It was a local talent show. There was about 50 contestants. They were all talented, and the judges ended up picking me. I won the talent show.
Okay. So, like, when you think about, like, writing songs or getting stuff in your head, do you write them and then put in your words, or do you a little spunk for it, or do you mix them, or how does that go?
Well, I'm in the middle of trying to find producers and people to work with to help me figure out the way I want my music to be. But for now, I'm just writing my music off of the dome, off of the head, and however I feel, whatever I'm doing, just write it down on a piece of paper and just constantly writing until I find that right person that can help me with my music, and that can go from there.
So I was talking about I guess you said you had you're looking for like a little group or something?
Yeah. I'm actually, there's a person I'm talking to. His name is Brandy. He's kind of he knows the music game. He knows the music business. And he believes in me. He knows I could go far in this music business. He wants to put together a group of singers, R&B soul singers. The maximum is 3. He wants 3 male singers. So we're in the process of trying to find 2 other singers.
So how does anybody, find you or you find them? How can they reach you guys if they're interested, and then if they can audition or something like that?
Well, they could visit Brandy's page, Brandy Oscar. That's his name, Brandy Oscar. He's from Stockton. They could reach his page on Facebook and let him know if they have talents, if they can sing, then they can reach out to him.
Okay, so he saw you at one of your events or something?
Yes, he saw me at the talent show that had one, and he reached out to me and he said he wanted to work with me. He has connections. He knows people around the San Joaquin area that could help me, get to where I want to be, my music.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So is there like a message you want to just like to thank people, and then is there like there's something else that you want to go further?
I really want to be honest, I'm currently in the child protective system. So my goal with my music is to inspire the children that are living in the projects, if they're living in poverty, and mainly in the child protective system, and to let them know that they can go far, and that there's never an end.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, just that's a great thing to hear. Just to let them know that they can go far, and they put their mind to it. Like I said, it's like you said, it's kind of tough to like find the right people, but when you network, you want a solid. Yeah, you want a solid. So, so do you write every day? Do you wake up writing? Do you get ideas and I'm gonna put this song to that song, put that word?
To be honest, I need somebody to make me mad. Because that's for some artists, it's easy for them to just write how they're feeling. If they're bored, they're gonna write about it. If they're hungry, they're gonna write about it. But for me, I feel like I feed more off of anger and things that piss me off, that bring the best out of me, and that motivates me to write.
And then that gets you to write.
But hell yeah, I'm gonna write. If I want to write about something bad, then I'm gonna write about you.
Oh my God, I'm scared now.
Don't worry, I'm not.
I don't know. Don't make him mad, but that could make a song come out. But yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I see a lot of people that do write about stuff like that and make them mad, or and like the old school days, they sing what's true and that really happened, and they put music and beat. Yeah. And then like all these other generations, they have like so many mics. And then there's just one person, like the Temptations, they got it through. Yeah. And then they only had one mic, and they did a little step in. They did their lyric.
They make it work.
Right.
They make it work. And that's what like you said, the Temptations, like those big stars, they worked. A lot of people think that it was given to them, and they just look at them, like they're stars, but they worked their ass off to get to where they need to be, and that's exactly what I want to do. But along the way, I want to show people that there's work to be done.
Okay, so we're gonna just say one thing like this. So like, if you had a chance to sing at like a awesome place, like sell out, what place would it be? Like a vendor to be, what place? New York, LA. What place would you want to like sell out to sing at?
Sell out, damn. Well, there's a lot, to be honest, but I think the most important one I would want to sell out at would be Madison Square Garden.
To sing there?
Yep.
Okay.
That's definitely want to sing there. There's a lot of people. My goal is to have that thing jam packed. Not packed, jam packed.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's right. Keep that up there. Yeah. And also, like, if you had an inspired singer or artist, who would it be? If you really wanted to meet that person, alive or dead, if they were still here.
I would say a person that's very inspiring, that's working hard in the. I would say Beyonce. Beyonce, she's a workaholic, man, and so I would definitely meet Beyonce.
Okay. So it's like there's like, have you met other persons, like other like band members that try to collab with you, or any singers along the way?
There's a lot. Ever since I won the talent show, they had put it in the Stockton newspaper, and people that know people are reaching out to me, and instead of just reaching out to one person, I'm trying to reach out to all of them, because I want to they all could help me to get to where I want to be. So.
Okay. So, like, when you did perform, is there like a fun moment or a scary moment, like the music didn't work?
Well, when I walked on stage, that was a scary moment. I was nervous as hell. I was like, whoo, you know. But I gave it my all. I did my best, and the judges saw that, and the audience saw that, and I won.
I know, like, I used to hear, like, certain people, like singers, like, oh, I can't go on stage without my M&Ms or my Sierra Mist or
you know, something to keep them distracted, you know. But me, I think.
Do you have like a little ritual, like, hey, give this or?
I want to be different from when I'm on stage and from when I'm off stage. I want to be more energetic. I mean, I'm energetic now, man. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be all over the place on stage. I want to scream. I want to yell. I want to have fun. I want to jump around. I want, the audience to feel the energy that I'm feeling. So, they could have a good time and I could have a good time.
That's cool. So how do you say some of your music? Like, it's a message, it's R&B, how is it?
My sound is R&B. What I want to, the way I sing, my sound, more R. Kelly. More I sound, my R&B sound. That's the sound I'm trying to work for. That's the sound I was told I have. It's R&B and soul. But the message in my music is if you want to work for something, you got to get your ass up and you got to work for it. So, and never let people tell you can't do it. So.
Okay. Yeah, like you said, just work for it and then go towards your goals.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, like for your R&B name, like your singer name, how'd you run across that? Was it like a nickname?
Ezra. Well, to be honest, how I came across that name, it was a year ago. I was locked up. I was in the juvenile hall, and I was reading the Bible in my room, and I was sitting there thinking, man, I was 14 at the time. No, I was actually 13 at the time, about to turn 14. And I was sitting in my room, sitting in the little cell, sitting on the bed, and I was thinking, I'm going to become a singer. What am I going to do? I have to start working. I have to find names for myself. And the name I was going to go by before I picked Ezra was, the name I was going to pick was Live. L-I-V-E, Live, like olive, but Olive. I was going to go by that name, but then I came across the Bible. I was reading the Bible, and there was a name in the Bible, Ezra, and I chose that name.
Okay. So I always wondered, when people do become a singer and get their names and get their images, do you have a color, a certain font, or are you still like shopping and looking at things like maybe if I put my name this way or that way, or what kind of, like you said, there's a lot of things that you could do with that.
With my name?
With your name, or how it's creative.
Well, I want my name to be big. I want E-Z-R-A. People know who that is. When it's Ezra, it's Ezra. Like there's artists out there like Michael Jackson. People know who that name is.
I know, MJ.
Yeah, MJ. So I wanted to be capital E. Okay. They know who that is.
Okay, yeah, like I said, nigga, slap it on the logos, banners, flyers.
Yep, that's what I want.
Make it pop.
Make it pop. Make it be known. But that's what I'm working for.
And so, like I said, some of the, like you said, for the children's, have they ever ask you or do something for them, or
well,
they look up to you?
Not yet. I mean, there's a lot of kids. Matter of fact, I grew up in the foster care system, and I came across a lot of foster care kids, and a lot of them would tell me, you're gonna make it, you're gonna become a singer one day. I can see you doing big things, and when you make it, give me a shout out and stuff. And so, I'm doing this. I'm doing this for me and my background, but I'm also doing this for the people I met. So I'm doing it for them.
That's cool. That's great. So, is there anything you like to, sing for us you have in mind?
Sir, you ready?
Hold up 1 minute. Are we ready, sound man? All right.
All right, y'all. Baby, yeah. Ooh, yeah, ooh, you can make a change if you're following your name. Yeah, yeah, ooh, baby, baby, baby.
All right. So, so can you let us know, like, what's that little track, or is this something from you, or is it something from another artist?
That's the part I gave y'all a song. Actually, that's the beginning of a song that I'm writing with an established rapper from San Francisco. I'm working with the rapper from San Francisco, and he wants to put me in the studio. He wants to get me writing a couple of songs, and I met him 2 weeks ago, and I met with him last week. I had my foster family drive me down to San Francisco. When I met him, he has a cool little studio. He signed with the record label out there, Livewire, and that's the beginning of the song that we're about to record.
Oh, okay, cool. Like, say, so how you call that? Is that like
that's
smooth? Has that jazz?
That's something that make me feel good, but I hope it makes the people that's listening to it feel good. But I say that's more R&B, so soul sound.
So is there any more other songs you have, like different themes you can?
Sure, you could. There's say I've been playing around with the emotion, babe. Come up in here and stay. Ooh, yeah. So there's a lot of songs. I was prepared to sing for y'all, but
all right. But yeah, so like, is there any message you'd like to tell people out there? Like, you know, if you got a Facebook, a handlers, you know, your group thing, you want a message to them, let everybody know.
My message for the people out there, if they're going through anything tough and they feel like the world is against them and it's too much for them to bear and too hard for them to get up and keep moving, I'm letting them know that God is with them, and if they just pray, it's going to work out. And, you know, just put your mind to something. You know, what do you want to do in life? It doesn't matter if you're 40, doesn't matter if you're 60, doesn't even matter if you're older than 60. If you want to do something, go for it. So that's the positive message.
All right,
for now.
Cool. Is there any shout-outs you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank Harrison Holmes, Victor Treatment Center. I'd like to thank Jason Martin. I'd like to thank Mr. Graham. And most definitely, my family is mainly the reason why I'm doing this music career. It's kind of odd, but you know, my family, they didn't think I would become, you know, a singer. They didn't think I had it in me. So I would say my family is mainly my motivation for me to work harder and show them. So, you know, thank them for, you know, making me work harder, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you.
Okay, so yeah, like they say, practice.
Yeah.
And you know, yeah.
Yep. That's right, practice.
So what I always hear I hear them say, don't drink milk or don't drink cheese.
Yeah, they say that. The talent show the night before, the people I was living with, they was telling me, you know, drink tea, and I was in the middle of trying to find what I'm gonna wear and how my hair is gonna be, you know, how I'm gonna look for the audience, and they was like, drink tea, and I was like, okay, drink tea. So while I was doing, you know, it's just a lot that, you know, you got to do to help your vocal cords. And
yeah, so I always wondered stuff like that, like is there a certain hairstyle, a certain outfit for a certain song?
Yeah, there actually is. Like, you don't want to go on stage singing a love song in a crab suit, you know, Lady Gaga doing that type of stuff. She be, you know, singing a heartbreak song and she's up there wearing a cotton candy suit or something. So of course, you know, there's a lot of outfits that match with the song.
Yeah. So yeah, make sure everything's like you said, practice, and thank everybody else, you know, for like putting the knowledge towards you to go further in your career.
Yeah,
so,
most definitely.
So yeah, like like you said, just tell them, like you said, to where they can find you, or Mr. Spencer, to they want to get involved, helping with you and the group.
Yeah.
To like like you said, to go further.
Yeah, most definitely. That's true. Music is what I want to do. I'm only 15. Music is what I want to do. It's what I love to do. It's when somebody pisses me off, I'm gonna write a song. And when I write a song, don't get mad if it's about you and if it becomes a hit. But I just, right now I'm trying to promote myself, obviously, and get my name out there. And so yeah.
All right. So thank you for your time, for being here.
Y'all.
So like I said, check us out again. This is OJ's Juice Bar.
Thank y'all.
Afternoon entertainment. Saying that this is today's juice, and we're signing off.
Thank y'all.
All right.
Sir, are you classified as human? Negative. I am a meat popsicle. Hello?
Corbin, sweetheart. You got broken fingers, you can't punch my number?
Hi, Mom.
17 messages.
Welcome to the afternoon entertainment hour at OJ's Juice Bar, and here's today's juice.
Oh, I get it. You want to make your only mother beg, is that it?
No, I don't want to make you beg. All I want is an explanation. Look, I just got in. I just smashed my cab. I lost my job. I got mugged. Besides that, everything's peachy. I didn't come here to play Pumbaa on the radio.
This is your host, OJ, and most of you guys know me as Orlando Jose.
That's me!
You're listening to KXVS, the voice of Stockton.
The views and opinions expressed in the following program do not necessarily reflect those of KXVS, the voice of Stockton, or its parents, affiliates, management, and staff.
KXVS on 90.